Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. And today's video is gonna be what if Izuku Midoriya was basically Nightmare Fredbear. So yeah. Yeah, we're doing a lot. So yeah. Anyways guys, continuing on. Let's get in with this. There's not much data. Well, there's zero to no data. So yeah. I I need to go look back at the file, what you guys commented on for me. So yeah. Anyways, let's do this. So yeah. Now here's the thing with Izuku. He loves nightmares. Not like the animatronics. I'm talking about like dreams. So yeah. Every single time people would ask him what was his favorite dream, Izuku would just gag at thinking of dreams. Well, this only happened when he turned 10. So yeah. Now, actually no, this happened a lot when he was growing up. At first, when he was a baby, he just looked gold. His hair, he had bare ears. All of his body was fine. Inko and Sashi did not really care because he already knew it's his baby. He felt a connection to Izuku the moment he was born from Inko. So yeah, but more he got older, different things started happening to him. His body started growing spikes from his shoulders and in the back of and behind his two ears on top of his head. So yeah. Now they did not know what these were meant for, and neither did the doctors. We're gonna figure this out. So yeah. Izuku's hands started growing claws, and for some reason, when he had nightmares, when he started getting nightmares, it would actually physically hurt him. Cuts and scratches on his arm would happen. There were stab wounds and everything. So yeah. There was some time after the dreams, he didn't cry. He actually felt stronger. He was being empowered by not the dreams, by the nightmares that were happening to him. So yeah. After a while, kids started making fun of him at school because of what had happened to him. Sooner or later, Izuku's once emerald eyes turned red. So Ingo and Sashi took him to the doctor, and they started doing more checkups on him. But not only that, they would actually call in heroes to basically make sure he does not try to harm them. So yeah, one day Izuku was having stomach aches at school, and everyone started laughing at him, saying that he's probably feeling repentance for him. He's probably trying to repent for his sins. The only thing is hurting him. Collateral retribution, basically, or karma. But blood started coming from Izuku's abdomen, well, Izuku's waist, basically. The teachers were shocked, and they called emergency services, not like child protective services or whatever they have in Japan, but services to actually help Izuku. So yeah, Mako kind of is, even Bako bullies him, he is still his friend. Bako checks under Izuku's shirt when he sees that there's teeth under it. His abdomen is split open with teeth. So yeah. His quirk was not done developing. So yeah. Izuku is just freaking out about everything. Izuku tries. So yeah. When Izuku's stomach opens up, he is around 7 feet tall. 7 feet tall. When his original height, when it's not open, is basically 5 feet 5. So yeah, not really tall. Izuku was afraid as the doctors started checking in on him, and then they asked him to try to shut the mouth on his stomach. So Izuku did so, and it closed. But you can really still see the teeth, and it seems to be only in the front of the stomach. So yeah. But that was not the only teeth that ever that's grown out of his body. Izuku started to feel something else coming from his lips. As more teeth was starting to grow from his lips. The teeth were so sharp they started cutting at the skin of his mouth. Until serrated teeth grew alongside his mouth. If you can, like you guys see right now. So yeah. Izuku was a thing of nightmares. So yeah. To cover these, he would always have basically anything. He would always wear black. And wait a minute, guys. So yeah, to cover this up, Izuku would always wear black. So that no one can see the blood on his skin. And to cover up the extra teeth on his mouth, he wore a face mask. So yeah. And to cover up his basically paws, well, he would wear some gloves. So yeah. Izuku wanted to be a hero, but all of the classmates always let him down, saying that he's probably going to just be rejected from the school. Now this started to piss off Izuku, as when he was cute and cuddly, his body was basically like stuffing. In fact, his body was literally of toy physiology, of a plushie. Izuku liked that time, and a lot of times we would reject his own body. You know how a body can reject an organ from an organ transplant? Izuku can do the same with his own body, but it would make him sick. And he can do it on command as well. So yeah. So yeah. So for revenge, Izuku started using dream walking. An ability that allows the user to basically go into others' dreams and manipulate it. So yeah. Izuku had... So yeah, with this, Izuku was able to manipulate someone's dream into a nightmare. So yeah. At first, he would have such a nice dream. But then they would start to see Izuku in the far distance, basically in this pose right here. Every time they look away from him, he gets closer. Until he's right in front of them. With Izuku's new mouth, like his stomach, it can extend out. And with that, Izuku's body started to change within the nightmare. Izuku was now in his full form. Now, Izuku could use 100% of his power. If the person Izuku is going after is the fire girl. You know, the girl that can use fire powers. She was having a nice dream where she was a hero, receiving the title as number one hero. She saw the boy Izuku Midori in the distance, but ignored him. And she was giving off a speech on how she would protect the world. And the moment she looked back at him, he was in the front row, looking at her, still in his human form. When she looked and she started her speech again, everything went dark. It was suddenly cold around her. She felt a heavy breathing behind her as she saw sharp teeth come around her as Izuku bit off her frontal lobe. Then Izuku then she woke up in a bedroom. The bedroom was not hers. She did not know where she was. She was scared. There was a flashlight. She noticed that she was in her room. No, she was in her clothing, her school clothing. As she looked into the doorway, she saw something. A bear-looking robot at the door. She closed it and left it there. Left it. Wait a minute, guys. She closed it. She instantly closed the door as... Oh, God. This is not me. It was a car passing by, guys. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, continuing on. Izuku, she noticed that how this robot looked a lot like Izuku. Not, he had the bear. It was a bear with sharp claws. She opened the door again, and it was gone. She ran into the room as she felt something breathing behind her. She looked to the bed and saw that the head of the animatronic was right there. The head alone was the same size from her waist to her neck. The entire torso of a person was right there. As it then disappeared. She looked through the other doorway and saw that nothing was there. She then looked through the. Then she saw a closet that was shaking. She's about to open it when she saw she was pushed out of the way as the robotic bear walked out. It was something of nightmares. Something no one ever thought that they could ever meet. This monster looked at her as she was scared, wanting to go home, wishing that she can just go home. It only said these words, "Be nice," as it bit off her head. When that happened, she woke up screaming as her parents ran in and asked what happened. She told them everything, and they called the school. Then we cut to when Izuku is in handcuffs at the police station with heroes there. As they were not like the top 10 heroes. Actually, kind of. It was Kami Woods and it was basically Ryuku and Mirako asking him why is he stalking that girl. Izuku said, "Well, I'm not. It's just my nightmares are stalking her." Mirako was ready to kick what she thought was a kid who wanted to redact an innocent girl. As she started yelling at Izuku, Izuku broke the handcuffs and yelled back at them. She was a bully, not some innocent kid. After finding out about me and what I can do, they all started to bully me. So I decided that night I would get revenge. So I had my nightmares find her. I went inside her dream. And every single time she didn't look at me, I wanted an apology. Then I took her into my personal nightmare. Then Ryuku asked the question that we all don't want. Are these nightmares eternal? He says, yes, but only for 6 hours. But then the next night she goes to sleep, she won't have another nice dream. She will have a nightmare. I'm the only one that can take it away. I did not want to go to jail, so I basically just had my court take it over for me. Mirako was now on Izuku's side, saying, "Okay, we understand." So yeah. But a lot of people did not like this. How one of the top 10 heroes was not questioning a villain further. A quote-unquote villain. Mirko started saying that he did not break any laws. He used his quirk in his own house. We have no control over someone that uses their quirk in their house. So why try to fight someone that can literally invade our nightmares. As the judge proposed a quirk deactivation collar. As the only thing, Mirko then says, the only thing is, we need to find the core of his source. Yes, where's that one, do you know? Yes, as Mirko has Izuku open up his stomach to show basically where his spine is. As she points right there, she says that is where his power comes from. He has backbone. Is this some type of joke to you, Hero Mirko? No. We had Eraserhead look him in the eyes, but it did not stop his quirk. The quirk still happened. Nightmare still happened. So we predict that the core is not within looking range, but is hiding within him. So yeah. So why don't we just put the color right there? He bites if anyone puts their hand there. Wait, is this a mouth? Of course, it's somewhere where you store food. My body is empty. It's just that pile of flesh, that bloody flesh, that stores all my organs. Where's your stomach? As Izuku points to the teeth, right there, that whole area is my stomach. So yeah. The judge not wanting to put his hand between there because it's literally bloody. It's not really in flesh. It's some material that is just right there in his body. The judge has someone grab a chair and see if it will bite. If the kids, what is it called again? A torso mouth would basically close on something. So yeah. The guy not wanting to be afraid because the kid looked not that bad. So yeah. The guy grabbed the quirk deactivation collar, or QDC. QDC. So yeah. Basically grab the QDC device and place it around Izuku's spine before well, whatever that part of his stomach is. We're just calling it the spinal area. So yeah. But before he can finish, his stomach closes in on his arms. So yeah. But then the girl wakes up from the nightmare, as the whole court case was a nightmare. As she knows that whatever that kid's quirk is, it's strong. Izuku's quirk is strong. she has to apologize. So that's what she will do. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys love it, and bye.